Hi, I'm Brittany, and welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. In this video today, we'll be painting this simple eucalyptus wreath. I'm only going to be using two colors. The first one is Perylene Green, and this is by Daniel Smith. And the second one is Payne's Gray, and this one is Holbein. I just want to swatch these colors so I can show you what they look like. So this Perylene Green is just a really deep forest green color. So if you don't have the exact color, that's just fine. Just find a dark green color that you do have. And then this is the Payne's Gray color that I'll be using. It's a really deep, rich blue color. And another color that would work is indigo or any dark navy blue color that you have. For the eucalyptus branches that we'll be painting, I want a mixture of this Perylene Green and Payne's Gray, but I really want to water it down and get a light, soft blue-green color. So here's the color I'm looking for. Just really light, kind of a gray-green color to paint our eucalyptus branches. Once I've painted the leaves, I'll drop in straight Payne's Gray and just let it bleed around like this. For most of the painting, I'll be using my size 6 Princeton Heritage round brush. So now I'll show you how I paint a eucalyptus branch. First I take the tip of my brush and I just create the stem. For this painting it's going to be bending over like this to the right. And then I start with two little leaves at the top that touch in the middle. And I'll pick up some more of my paint, and then for this one I'm just going to draw one leaf so it looks like it's going straight across the little branch. Then I'm just going to keep repeating that pattern with the two leaves and then the one leaf, and the two leaves are going to get bigger the farther we get down this little branch. Now that I've completed the leaves, I'm going to dip into my Payne's Gray and pick up a really dark shade of it. I'm going to retrace over the stem that I made. And where the two leaves touch at the middle of the stem, I'm going to make sure that this Payne's Gray bleeds out into the leaves. And that's really all there is to it. So now I'll zoom in and paint another one here. So again, I'm just starting with the thin stem and I'm bending it over to the right. And then on this one, I'll start with one leaf instead of two. And then just repeat that pattern, one leaf, two leaves, one leaf, two leaves, all the way down this little branch. Now I'm dipping into my Payne's Gray again and getting a dark mixture of it, and then I'll paint over this little stem, touching into the leaves and letting this bleed into my light blue-green color. So that's how you paint these little eucalyptus branches. And we're just going to use those to create a wreath like this. And I painted this so that I could have something wintry but not Christmassy that I could put up on my mantle in January. So I have my paper cut to size 8 by 8 inches, and then I just traced over my masking tape to give me a circle right here in the middle. Now I'm just going to grab my pencil and give myself a guide of where I want these branches to go. I think that looks pretty good, so we'll go ahead and get started on the eucalyptus. The first one I painted had really bad glare on it, so I'll go ahead and do this one now. So you start with your stem again, just like we practiced. Use the tip of your brush with very light pressure and paint it as long as you need it to be. Now I'll start on my leaves, and for this one I'll paint one leaf and then two little leaves meeting in the middle. And I'll just repeat that pattern all the way down the stem. Now while those leaves are still wet, I'll pick up my Payne's Gray and paint over that stem again, dropping this Payne's Gray into the leaves and letting it bleed out into them. That's really all there is going to be to this whole painting, so I'll just keep painting these branches around the whole circle until I meet back where I started. Now that I've completed all the branches, I want to attach this circle a little better and then paint some little leaves kind of hanging over the edge of the wreath. So I'll pick up my Payne's Gray again, and then I'll just make these broken lines going in between these eucalyptus branches and leaves, and it'll just help make it look like all these eucalyptus branches are tied together in this wreath. Now I'll go ahead and paint those little leaves and just kind of fill in spots that look sparse. And I like how these leaves hang over the edge, so it kind of fills in the center here a little bit. Alright, I'm going to grab my littler brush and pick up the Payne's gray color again. And I'm going to go back to the middle here where these branches would be connected and just draw some more broken lines. So it doesn't look like one continuous branch, but you can tell that there are multiple branches put together in this wreath. Alright, I think I'm finished with this, and you can figure out which way you want the top to be, but it doesn't really matter. But that's it for this wreath. It's super simple, anyone can do it, and you can use it for a cute decoration or give it to someone as a gift. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.